I want to enjoy marijuana on occasion, and I want to continue my path of self-growth and personal development. What's going on, everybody? Gabriel Santos here, the author of Marijuana Mindfulness, the ebook. And today we're going to talk about how weed-free February went and also the plan for moderation in March. All right, so I'm very excited to share this with you. I know that throughout the years, those of you who have been here since the beginning, you've witnessed me go through moderation, you've witnessed me go through being weed free, and there's kind of like a mixed message. I feel if you haven't followed me from the beginning, is this guy quitting? Does this guy not smoke? Does he moderate? What does he do? What does he stand for? And I don't necessarily stand for quitting or being in moderation. What I do stand for is the individual's well-being and an individual's sense of self-esteem, sense of self-worth, and that they are enjoying their lives. And as it pertains to marijuana, that their relationship to smoking weed is a positive one. And that can look like a various amount of things, even in a single year. Someone can not smoke weed for 3 months and that's what's serving them. And then they might smoke weed every day for a week and that's serving them. We're not attached to what it looks like on the outside. What I'm focused on is that an individual is using weed in a way or not using weed in a way that serves them, right? That brings more positive than it does negative, okay? So a couple videos ago, I shared with you all that I was no longer going to smoke for the rest of February, and that was back on February 13. And so it was about 2 weeks. And last night was the last day of February. And, I know for myself, I need to have a structure in place to follow, or else I am susceptible to just, with no structure, I'll just smoke anytime, anywhere, no rules, no limitations. And that has proven to not serve me. All right. And so around 8 p.m. last night, I was contemplating on, what is my structure moving forward. February is over. I completed it, right? Now what? And so the plan I made was that, so last night I waited until midnight, right? So that February was officially over. And my plan was to smoke last night to my satisfaction. And the next time I'll smoke is in 2 weeks. So around March 14 or so, the second Saturday of March. And I feel great about it. And as I was reflecting on what structure I wanted to create, the question I asked myself, which I learned from Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a world-renowned, personal development guru, so to speak. He has a Netflix special called "I Am Not Your Guru." But Tony Robbins has been helping people in the realm of personal development for over 40 years, and he is like borderline the father of personal development. Anyways, he is a rock star and he has helped millions of people transform their lives. And what he encourages people to do is, to ask themselves, what is my outcome? What is your outcome? And as I was reflecting on that last night, what I learned is that I want to enjoy marijuana on occasion, and I want to continue my path of self-growth and personal development. And so the structure that came to mind was to smoke last night, enjoy it, and then smoke again in 2 weeks. And in the meantime, obviously, continue to build my habits, continue to upload videos, continue to work on myself. And so, yeah, I'm very excited to share with you all that this is my plan for March. I will update you guys again in 2 weeks on how that goes. And I think what I learned about myself is that, I enjoy marijuana, like I enjoy alcohol. It's fun. It's great for certain moments, certain occasions. And I like being able to enjoy it. It's no different than, you know, enjoying a pizza or enjoying lemonade, or enjoying watching your favorite show. It's like, I like this. This brings me a certain level of joy, a certain level of value. But just like those other things, just like pizza, just like watching Netflix, just like, other pleasures, um, if we indulge in them too often, we can, you know, fall astray from growth and from responsibility. And and so yeah, and so, you know, I'm very excited. Last night was awesome. I smoked one bowl. Um, I enjoyed it. I was pretty tired because it was already late. And I think in 2 weeks I'll plan on, like, you know, like smoking around 4 or 5 p.m. But I enjoyed it. You know, I journaled a little bit. I didn't give myself too much pressure on like what I had to do when I was smoking weed. Just like I don't put pressure on myself when I'm gonna drink a beer. I don't put pressure on myself when I'm gonna eat pizza. Like, my purpose and my intent with smoking weed was to enjoy it, right? And so I journaled a little bit. I also listened to some audio books while I was stoned, I guess. And I also was singing the new Justin Bieber album for like 20 minutes. It was awesome. And I really enjoyed it. And I also noticed that um, when I was stoned, my natural inclination was to like want to have carbs. You know, I had mac and cheese. I didn't necessarily want to like do the dishes, you know, like I normally would. And so I noticed the impact. Like, it is not in my best interest to smoke weed every day. It's in fact, it's not in my best interest to smoke that often at all, because it just puts me in a state where I'm so relaxed that I'm susceptible to just like not really being present to the importance of you know, taking care of certain responsibilities. Um, and so I enjoyed it, and it feels empowering, and there's a sense of freedom in allowing myself to, first of all, accept that I like smoking weed, and to enjoy what that experience is like, and to be responsible for being in control, and to really be clear that what's most important is my continual growth, to continue um, the routines and the rituals that instill a level of fulfillment and other important things that are important to me, right? So that's it for this. I'm very curious to know what you guys have to say. Any comments, any questions? Please leave them in the comment section down below. Thumbs up this video if it gave you some kind of value, or if you just want to, you know, make me feel good. Um, and that's it. I'm excited. I'm thankful. Um, you know, following through on our commitments is fucking important. Ask yourself, what is my outcome, as opposed to what should I do? And that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. I appreciate you all. Happy Sunday. It's raining here in California. But until the next video, I will see you then. Peace.